Hello, this is Kelly from Root Pursuit Junk Journals, and I wanted to do a Scrapbuster project today, and I've got this little tin of decorative papers that I keep, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to use these up. I'm probably going to sort them a little bit first, and I had a few pages from my Somerset Studio magazine where they give you decorative pages in the middle of the magazine. So I had a couple of those, and this is basically all the papers that I had in the RV at the moment to be doing this project. So, and then I thought, oh, I use some book pages, and that was all that I had for using for these. So I think I'll do this first, and I'm probably going to pull out some reds and pinks, I think. And maybe I'll chuck in a purple there, and I'll be nicely coordinated. That matches too. Okay, so we're just gonna glue these down and make some colorful scrappy pages. Okay, it's a masterboard, I admit it. And essentially we're doing collage. I do a lot of collage, so that's what's happening. This actually was nice two-sided paper. And when you use a glue stick, it helps a lot to use a burnishing tool. Oh, I have one. Yay. Another one of my random mixing bowl scraper deals. This one's real hard. I did buy one that ended up being kind of soft, and it didn't work very good for as a burnishing tool. I'm a little skeptical that it works very good for a bowl scraper too. I'll just do, I know everybody kind of starts in different places, but I always feel more comfortable starting at the edges. Who knows? Who knows why? We'll just chuck this one right in the middle and then work around it, maybe. Maybe I'll go on the edge, because we can. That piece. Oh, and a little piece of me on there. All right. My hair is quite long right now, so try this. Oh, we're gonna have to put that back. Wait, that's more of me. Didn't go away. That's very long hair. Okay, it's still stuck. It's still stuck to me. I think it's gone. For real. Okay, now I gotta fix this. Phew. There we go. All right. Oh, look, another one. Oh, what the heck? We'll do it. Try not to tear this one. Oh, it's kind of fun. That's more like ephemera than decorative paper. My filing system went wrong. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? How about right there? Okay. And sometimes if I feel like, oh, the papers are just too bright for my style, then sometimes I cover it with some sewing pattern paper, and it gives it just like a little bit of a brownish tinge hue. something like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Makes it a little more instantly grungy without wasting some lovely pattern paper. I think we've used plenty of that. This is nice too. I feel like inking that just a bit, just a smidge. Oh, it's very juicy. Yesterday I was crafting and I think I got a little glue in my oxide. Yeah, it looks weird now. It was an accident. I was being creative. I creatively ruined my oxide. Now, hopefully it'll be okay, but I hope I didn't ruin it. If I did, I did. Okay. Now, I think the next one's definitely, I generally am drawn to the blues and greens. So I have typically more of those, as you can see from my little stash here. Oh, a little sample card. More pinks. Pinks, pinks, pinks. Let's try this one. That's really pretty. Too pretty. No. Choices. Difficult choices. Try that. Two-sided. This is origami paper. I had this for a long time. Some of this I just don't know. This is good. See, I start getting really small pieces. Oh, I'm out of glue. So I'm just gonna go over the whole thing. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. A lot of glue on the sides here. I need my little spatula tool. That would work a lot better. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. There we go. Kind of bumpy. There. One piece done. Now, try this one with the blues and the greens, maybe. Put a little pile of pink ones over here that I didn't use. I'm not gonna use. Now all I see is pink. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I think we're done with this glue stick. Should we use a big piece? Yeah, we'll do it. Now we're using the school glue. Mostly the edge. That's what I need to focus on. Okay. Oh, look at this yellow. It's so pretty. Into it. Burnish. Now I have two craft puppies today. Sally Brown is here too with Bella. Don't worry, they're not sitting close to each other. They never would. Bella just can't be friends with other dogs. I think she grew up with cats because I didn't have her for her first 8 years of her life. Now I thought she was 17, but I actually called the vet to find out because I was just kind of going off what the lady told me when I got her, and she's 16 and a half for sure. So now I have had her for half of her life. So that's cool. I still worry constantly that it's getting close to her time, but then she has good days, and I don't know. I think her quality of life is okay. That stuff. Ooh, got some of this. I'll use that. I'm gonna put it there. And when I use this glue stick, I'm mostly worried about the edges. But you want it all done, because if you cut it into pieces, then you've got new edges. You want those to stay down too. Oh, look at all that came out. Look at that little ink. Little ink. Now what? A piece, maybe? That's a fun little scrap. Not quite gonna do it. There we go. Ooh, that's a fun little piece. That's some handmade stamped paper there. I'll show you that. Not pretty. Ooh. Some of the, just like plain construction paper, and then you take stamps and use the light colored stamp colors. Stamp colors. Is that what I said? Yeah. That looks really cute. Very cute. I just need one more piece. Should be easy. This little square. I just love this paper, like these little tiles. It's one of my favorites. I had a bunch of it and I hoarded it too. Both. Loved it, hoarded it. Okay, so now I can trim along the edge here. I suppose I could do both sides. Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be fun to do a little collage both sides, and then make like a little two-sided envelope. Would be flappy situation. Let's just do it. We're gonna jazz up this collage session with some different ideas, right? Yeah. Put my glue away. Why did I do that? I don't know. You stay where you're supposed to. Stay put. Oh, that was a different glue stick. Why didn't you tell me? You saw it. You're like, oh, hey, there's a glue stick. You're looking at the wrong thing, lady. Hey, lady. Oh, dear. Okay. Could use a little of that. I'll save it for last. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. We're just gonna put that right there, just because we can. right to the edge there. Just put that down at the bottom, mayhaps. Sometimes these skinny ones are good to just lay across the whole thing to make it more interesting. But I have plenty more. I'm not gonna run out. Some of this, some of this. Ooh, that's a good piece. And the hole in there adds a little interest, doesn't it? Yeah. A little peek through. I wonder if I should do it over like this lettering, and the little lettering will show through. That would be kind of fun. Can. Look at that. Who knows what that will end up. We'll end up being able to see that, but that's okay if we can't. Now I'm really going in weird directions. We'll try this piece. Should we do a small one? Yeah. La la la. In the land where I was born. Right here. Yeah. I know there was a bunch of blue down here. And greens. I feel like those are going to be like last pieces. What's this? Not you. Well, I guess. Let's try a green. Oh, that's nice. Right there. Well, if I over glue, then I'll just get the spot where I'm gluing under anyway. So that will be fine. Woo, woo. Here we go. Right, and here. Lovely. These are really weird pieces. I don't know what I was making with that. Scrapple in the garbage can. More of this. Right there. Okay. We'll see. Bigger pieces. That one's pretty thick. I think I gotta stick with some thinner pieces, maybe. Maybe. That one's thick. Thin. What else? Whoop. Oh, that one went flying right out of there. Whoa. Interesting. Does that make sense? Not really. So I collaged myself into a corner. Need some triangle pieces. Nope, can't use it. This will go there. For sure, for sure. Is it fit here? Yeah. There we go. Then we just need like a little tiny piece over there. I don't see where any of that can stay. We'll just keep doing this, I guess. Diagonals. Now what? More of this. Oh la la la. Oh, we're sticking to the back. Okay, we're doing that. Don't stick. Okay, what else? We're just gonna do, oh, I forgot. Hold on. I still wanted to put this on there somewhere. This will probably work. We'll do that in the corner. That'll overhang a smidge. We'll just trim it off. Now what? Should I put a little of this on? Right there. Oh. Up here. Yeah, we'll try that. The rest is good. Now I'll trim. This one over here. It's not very straight cutting kind of a day. Usually the guillotine works a whole heck of a lot better for this. Okay, now as promised, as soon as I get these little sticky scraps out of my way, made a very big mess there, so I had that handled. And I'm thinking we do it. We make a flippy, flappy, floppy thing. What do you think? I think this way. Oh, I hope I don't. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this out. Oh, because I don't really want to lose any more of that. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna make the same cut over here. And this is our first flap. And if we have glue parts coming up, we're going to use our other glue for reinforcements. For some serious glue business. Okay. I think that's straight. Is that straight? Okay, now we're straight. Whew. So now we've got this. And now We just need to figure out how tall we want this flap to come up this way. All the way? It doesn't matter. We can do it any way we want. So I'm going to do it just a little bit here. And then we'll know exactly what parts that need reinforcement. Although that kind of glued back. Okay. So now that we've got that cut, we know that this section down here, oh, not too much though. We need it to be aligned up with this guy, Okay, we're just gonna check that. There we go. Cut that straight down. And then our crease is our other line. So we're just cutting like little squares out of these sections. And then we can fold this over. We're making ourselves a little flippy flappy thing. You can use a corner rounder too. Oh, too much, too much. And you see all the little pieces flipping up? That's fine. We can fix those. We're not worried about that because we can fix it. And it's going to look beautiful. Now this edge, I need for it to be trimmed up a bit. Check all my edges. This one got a little sticky. We just ink it right up. Now, before we go any further with the inking, oh, this edge needs a little something, something. Okay. Now, I want rounded corners. You can take your corner rounder if you would like, your heavy duty one, because these are thick, but I'm just going to do these by hand. Because I have a corner rounder in my RV, but it's not my heavy duty crocodile one. And that's what I would need for this. This is like at least three layers. So I'm just gonna do those by hand. But look at that. Okay, so now let's just ink them. That's the way I want it. That's the way I want it done. Inked. Get rid of all these. This is thick, it's dirty. Yeah, so if you do it this way, you can use any old ugly paper you don't like, because you're never going to see any of it. It's all covered up. Totally. We'll do all these creases. This does need to be reinforced. Can't have any of that business happening. No way. Oh, I should have inked it first before I did that. That's okay. All right. Did we get all the edges? I feel like I missed one. Yep, this one. Woo! Don't drop the ink. All right. Maybe a little over here. It's very colorful, isn't it? Oh my. Okay, now we need to get this guy going. We might have to use our, I'm not strong enough. I need my tool. A little more reinforcement over here. No hangy danglies. Can't have that. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not extremely thrilled with this cover, but you know we're going to decorate it anyway, right? somehow, some way. I've had this piece forever. I do like it. I'd probably cover that up though. I don't know if I have any decorative things right now. Like none. What? I know. It's crazy. I have this little bit here. It's got some... I'm just gonna find something. Don't you worry. Got this paper. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I like this section right here, I think. I'm gonna try that. Just for a little book page interest. There we go, loop-de-loo. It says refrain on the other side. I don't know why, but that really did help. And I kind of like that on there. I think I can put something over. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Did I glue it on? No, it's like practically stuck. Just remnants of glue. This is very gluey. I've got glue everywhere. Surprised I didn't glue it to my... Oh, see, now I was going to cover that up. The can. I'll do it this way. Okay. I do want to ink it a little. There we go. A little more ink around here. And then what? Well, we had those extra pieces from the corners and whatnot. Oh, that's kind of nice. Like that side. Okay, this is to be smaller though. We're gonna trim that. Ba-boom. Trim this. Ba-boom. And then make that a little pocket. What are the chances I have a divot tool? None. None divots. That's okay. Oh, I do have some washi tape I could use. And I've got this little guy. I wasn't kidding when I said I really don't have anything. Sometimes I just have all this blue and then a pop of red, and it's nice. We'll see. We'll see about that. Oh, a little. Oh, come on. Okay, that's cute. The other was like, oh, maybe. This is like, yep. Uh-huh. If I find a little bling piece, I could put it right in the middle. Okay, this needs to be a little straighter. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see. Like that. Yeah, that'll be a good little pocket. What a good little pocket. It's not going to be very big after I get all this glue on because it's so thick, but I'll do it right to there. And then we're going to have to let it sit there for a second. Make sure. No messing around with the pocket. Here we go. Till it's totally dried. It's really pretty. There's a lot going on here. Alright. Just because it's got all that collage on there, that it looks really nice. Let's put one little. I feel like this is still a little uneven. Holy schmoly, that's thick. It's a thick piece. And then that, like that. It's cute. I think we're gonna call that done. We could add more pockets, more little, like a little belly band over here. This could be a belly band. Oh, I think I cut too much off. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just use like washi tape. That should work better, maybe, hopefully. Good grief. What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe this, like this. Just wrap that around there. This off of there. Oh no, it's stuck in my finger. Okay. And some glue. So I don't think that's going to stick there by itself, all on its own. Not even close. Okay. And then I'll just use a little piece at the top, because this is probably the right width to go the other way with it. Get on that glue. Extra glue. So we're not fooling around with stuff falling apart. It's got to be secure. Yeah, that's like the right width for that all day long. Wraps around the edge. Nice and sturdy. Slippery. There we go. Move that over a little bit. And there we go. Now, we've got a little, tiny little belly band right on there. Well, this is cute. I like it. Just a little creativity, right? Not a lot, just a little. No. I think that can go there too. Who knew? All right. That should just about do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little crafty play. And as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.